Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here today at the Basin Reserve. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
India win the toss and looks like they'll have a bat. Certainly it looks like the conditions would favour that decision. The bowlers will need to keep things very tight. Sharma taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. Gill at 2 today will be up the non-striker's end to start things off. They'll look for a big opening stand.
Shot, should be runs here. Great shot, at least one on offer. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Perfectly timed. 4 runs added in the over. India are 4 for none.
End of the first. Not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Going with pace now. They'll get at least one here. That looks gone.
Samson coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Gill drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will he reply?
Went for the drive, complete miss.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Sampson taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A-game today. That's a solid shot. Sodhi, the spinner, coming into the attack. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
Shreyas looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Nicely played. Can't get that outside the ring field.
hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Brilliant shot there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Shot. Should be runs here. Power and precision in that shot.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Late cut, straight to the fielder. There'll be runs here. Cut away to deep point, should just be the single. Great shot. At least one on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the fielder with that shot. Could be close.
Dubé, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
They get at least one here. Doesn't beat the infield. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Shot, at least two on offer.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Misses everything. Driven through cover, just the one. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's the over. India, 36 for 3.
Decent start, steady run rate. Big over coming up, though, to finish off the power play.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
No. Terrible shot. Shot. Should be runs here. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Shot. Land back and punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
That's a solid shot. Oh, great run out.
Patel, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Needs a dot ball.
Huge. That has flown. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
They've got through the power play with a very good run rate. They can afford to work the ball with a little bit more risk now.
Santner back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. There could be a couple if they hustle. There'll be runs here. Right out of the middle of the bat. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Couldn't get it through the field.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh, that's close. It just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Well, it's hitting in line.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Yadav, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
They'll get at least one here. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Too much room, and got what it deserved.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Good shot, a beauty.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Absolutely middled that. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
A nice shot. Shot. Should be runs here. Was quick onto that in the infield. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's out. Deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch.
Harvick coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
It's a horrible shot to start the over.
Singh, the left-handed tail-ender. Bowlers will want to see the back of them quickly before any late scoreboard damage can be done.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Went for the drive, complete
Nice
miss.
bowling.
Late cut, straight to the fielder.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Out, good catch.
Bumrah, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing. He's got their tail up.
Nice shot, runs possible. That's a solid shot. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Yes, nice bowling.
Mitchell, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Into the gap, lovely compact form on the cover drive, and the bat will get back for 2 runs. Straight to the fielder. Beautiful catch.
Yadav, left-handed tail ender, taking guard.
Middled that one, great timing. They'll get at least one here. Over India, a 96 for 9.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Going with spin now. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Hit that hard and fast. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Can't get that outside the ring field. And a scamper through for a single. Good running.
That's nice bowling.
Shot. Should be runs here. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Chance to run two.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Leading edge lands safe from hands though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh my, that's racing away. Chapman showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Into the 16th over, India.
Jameson coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nicely played. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Misses everything.
Well bowled.
Power and precision in that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
No. Terrible shot. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Oh, well bowled.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. New Zealand need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Oh, that's just too full. Boomer makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be four.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
They've gone up here. Big appeal. This could be out. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures. Driven through cover, just the one.
Good return back from the deep. A few moves made in the field.
Nicked it. Conway staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. Gone, caught.
Bracewell, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with... interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Ravindra ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Get at least one here. Great shot. At least one on offer. Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. New Zealand are 9 for 1.
First over of the second innings is complete. And it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Edged, unplayable. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Big edge. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Edge, but it drops safely.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
There'll be runs here. Over. New Zealand are 18 for 1.
The power play probably holds the key to winning this game, and they're off to a good start.
Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Middled that one, great timing.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Some adjustments to the field. Might look to go big again here.
Power and precision in that shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Massive outside edge.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Outside edge, it doesn't carry. Well bowled there. Big edge, where's that going? Pandya shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Huge edge. That's the over. New Zealand 39 for 1.
At the end of the third, they've had a massive start, ahead of the required run rate now. Need to keep going, though.
Thick edge. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Shot, should be runs here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Edged, what a ball. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. This could be trouble. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Chapman, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Boomer coming back into the attack has done well so far. Nice shot. Runs possible. Couldn't get it through the field.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Boomer will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. They'll get at least one here. Chapman taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh, a little fall, and that's going to be 4 runs.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply?
Oh, well, don't even bother running. 10 runs added in that over. New Zealand, 55 for 2.
2 overs left in this power play, and the bowlers would want to control this current run rate a bit. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nicked it. Finds the edge. Oh, whack. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Right out of the middle of the bat.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. A poor over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
Well, they needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done that. Averaged 10. Plus runs and over, and they've given themselves a strong foundation for the chase ahead.
Yadav has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. There could be a couple if they hustle.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Worked away. That's a nice single. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Shot. Should be runs here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Completion of the over, allowing too many runs. The batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over, by the way. The batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nicely played. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh boy, it just didn't stick. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Patel over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. That's a solid shot. End of the over. New Zealand a 77 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
They'll get at least 1 here. Nice shot. Runs possible. On target there with that throw despite the distance.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Over. New Zealand are 85 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Right out of the middle.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
They'll scamper through for a single. Good running. There could be a couple if they hustle. Driven through cover, just the one.
End of the 10th quarter. New Zealand now on 92 for 2.
Reverse sweep, nicely played. Just a single though. A nice shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. That's a boundary save for sure.
Yep. End of the 11th quarter. The score is now 103 for 2.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. India need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Shot, should be runs here. Nice shot, straight to gully. It's gone down, what a chance. Nicely played.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. Oh, that's just too full. Ravindra makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4. 9 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 119 for 2.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Bumrah back into the attack. Edged, unplayable. Pandya showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. The ball's returned out from the deep there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Power and precision in that shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
On the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot. Runs possible. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon. evening, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Interesting call to bat first. Looking at the pitch, it seems a strange decision. You'd have to be very confident in your batting lineup. Gill opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. Sudarshan joining him in the middle to kick things off.
Edged, unplayable. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And gone. Brilliant catch.
Butler, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be four.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. Gujarat, 16 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
There'll be runs here. Singh showed some great skill there. Saved a potential boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nice shot. Runs possible. Great shot. At least one on offer.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Nicked it. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. They'll get at least one here. Edged. End of the over. 7 off it. Gujarat 23 for 1.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Shot. Should be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Worked away. It's a nice single. Nicely played. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of another disappointing over. Shreyas has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Dropped off after such an amazing start, but they're still going very strong after the third over.
Off the middle of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. A few moves made in the field.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's a solid shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
Ferguson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Onto that early. That could be four.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added. Short delivery, and he's punished that delivery beautifully. No need to run. Four more.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Went for the drive. Complete miss.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Great shot. At least one on offer. Pour over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Going with spin now. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for six. This innings is starting to build.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
They'll get at least one here. Was quick onto that in the infield. goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Everyone's gone up. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. No, no, no. Terrible shot. End of the over. Gujarat, 55 for 1. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Bra, the spinner, coming into the attack. Big edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Some adjustments to the field.
Straight back past the bowler. Great shot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Smacks that away through the gap.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that, and they'll be well on their way to 100. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Massive outside edge. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Huge edge.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Edged. That's a confident appeal. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Sundar, left-hand middle-order batter taking guard.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Shot, should be runs here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Thick edge. Edged it. It's gone down. What a chance. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. There'll be runs here. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Finds the edge. Dropped. What a let-off. Can't get that outside the ring field. scamper through for a single. Good running. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run.
End of the 10th over, Woodruff. Now 81 for 2.
Power and precision in that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Sundar has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Nice shot. Runs possible. Shot. At least 2 on offer. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
They'll get at least 1 here. Punjab need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Massive outside edge. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing. Nicely played. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
End of the 12th over, Woodruff. Now 96 for 2.
Chance to run 2. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4. They'll push hard. Should get back for 2. Shot. Should be runs here. Good shot. A beauty. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Good return back from the deep. coming from it. Gujarat, 105 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. There'll be runs here. Swept away fine, should just be a single. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Outrageous catch, what a wicket to get.
New man at the crease will look to settle into his innings quickly and work the ball around.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. How will he reply?
Finds the edge. Straight to the fielder. Ferguson coming back into the attack has done well so far. Nice shot. Runs possible. Too much room and got what it deserved.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? That's a solid shot. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Shot, at least 2 on offer. They'll get at least 1 here. Edged, unplayable.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Sudarshan, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot. At least one on offer. End of another disappointing over. Shreyas has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Massive outside edge. Well balanced, smothered the ball and through the leg side it goes. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Return from out on the boundary. Good fielding. Singh has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Edged it. Gone. Caught.
Tawate, the left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
Nicked it. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
There'll be runs here. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 7 runs added there. Gujarat 153 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Jensen coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Nicely played. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Good return back from the deep.
That's a solid shot. Beats the field with a great shot. He was quick onto that in the infield. Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. Gone, knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
Jason, the right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Holder, fortunate there. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot. Runs possible. Massive outside edge. Shot, should be runs here.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
And the innings comes to an end. Punjab will need 169 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Siraj coming in.
No, terrible shot. Great shot. At least one on offer. Middled that one. Great timing.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Absolutely middled that.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Punjab, 12 for none.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Krishna coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Goes over the top with that shot.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. at least one here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Over, Punjab, 21 for none.
We're 2 overs down into the second innings and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Power and precision in that shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Two straight and punch through the leg side.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Siraj with a great catch. They had to run a fair bit, and they've made a tough chance into a fairly easy one.
Shreyas, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. He's got their tail up.
Misses everything. End of the over. Punjab 30 for 1.
End of the third, exquisite batting. Bowlers have come out with no energy, and the batters have made them pay and could win them the match.
Shot, should be runs here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. How will the bowler respond?
Timed that perfectly.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Nice shot, runs possible. Big over, a lot to think about now. You really can't be bowling like that and hope to win matches.
4 overs gone and it's a very good start to this run chase. Excellent power play so far.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
The left-hander, the new batter in the middle, just about ready to go.
shot pierces the infield.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide and square leg. Could be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Get at least one here. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
2 overs left in this power play, and the bowlers would want to control this current run rate a bit.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nicely played. That's a solid shot. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Out! What a screamer.
Singh coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, superb timing. Singh taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Shot. Should be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being tapped around a bit.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Stoinis, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Jansen out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. On that nicely, good defence. Off the middle of the bat.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
End of the over, 10 runs from it. Punjab, a 76 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
They'll get at least one here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
End of the ninth over. The batting team are now 85 for 12.
Completely done by the Yorker. Great bowling.
Well, the new man in the middle has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Dug that out well.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Got it away for 4. Backward of point very nicely.
Siraj shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Just open the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
That's the over. Punjab, a 94 for 6.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on. And this run chase looks secure.
Nice shot, runs possible. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Krishna back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Oh, superb timing. Shot, should be runs here.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Misses. That's a big chance going begging. There'll be runs here. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. A poor over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
Sai Kishore back on now. Well played. Could be a quick single.
Good return back from the deep.
Shot, at least 2 on offer. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Wow, that's missed a lot. terrible shot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Misses everything. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. They'll get at least one here. End of the over. Punjab 121 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Krishna, take a bow. Absolutely divine diving catch.
Singh, the left-handed batter, taking guard. They want a solid start. He's got their tail up.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Shot, should be runs here.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Sundar coming back into the attack. There'll be runs here. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a solid shot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
going straight to mid-wicket for the easy catch.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Super shot, that.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four. Could be a couple if they hustle. Gujarat need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nicely played. Runs one. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Chahal, the new man in, right-hander, coming in down the order this match.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's the over. Punjab are 149 for 9.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Nicely played.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
They'll get at least one here. Too much room and got what it deserved. Sundar showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. That's the end of the over. A poor one that leaves the game firmly in the batter's hands. It's not quite over yet, but the bowlers need to finish the remaining overs well.
All innings, they remained thereabouts with the required run rate. It was a really well-calculated innings by the batters.
Oh, yes, holds on to that under huge pressure. They've done it.
That is such a wonderful win. It went to the wire, could have gone either way. Brilliant cricket.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.